So my parents are the sweetest, probably ever, and they flew me to Germany and drove over to Hamburg with me.
They went out on the deck and took some photos of us doing the Titanic off the back.
But embarkation day, I think, was really hard.
Our mom was tearing up a bit, and I remember very distinctly the words she used. She told us that the only reason why she's crying is because she knows that the people she's saying goodbye to today won't be the same people she meets in San Diego.
This is the longest time period that I've been away from my family, but I knew that I needed it to just kind of develop as a person and to grow and get that kind of independence.
My parents have afforded me the opportunity to travel so many places, so I was excited to take what they've taught me and do it on my own and make them proud.
My dad got to see me in Japan, and he said when he dropped me off on the ship in Germany that I looked terrified, and so he loved being able to drop me back off on the ship after we traveled in Japan, and he noticed that I was confident and just really was a new person and got to follow all of my goals while doing SAS.
For India, that was a harder port. This was coming home for that one. And so I didn't realize how loving everyone would be, and all the Indian women just wanted to hold my hand and walk with me. And I think that was the one moment I was this is it. I'm home. Pulling into port, I was I knew I was home, but that was just the moment.
We all went on a SAS field program and traveled to Varanasi. And the morning before we saw the sunrise on the Ganges, she sent us all photos of her in Varanasi, on the Ganges.
In the Ganges.
In the Ganges.
Swimming.
When she was a SAS student herself. So it was
30-something years ago.
Yeah, really special to be in the same exact spot that she was while she was in college.
On the same program 30 years later.
One of the things that I used to talk to my mom a lot about was losing the sparkle in my eye. And my mom commented on it about a week ago. I sent her a picture of me on the Great Wall, and she just commented, "Look at the sparkle in your eye." And I started tearing up. That meant so much to me. I just realized on this voyage that that's what's important to me, being truly and genuinely happy in the moment always, and letting that reflect onto other people as well.
I'm really excited to tell my parents about my friends, how they helped me grow, and just show them how much this experience meant to me.
We love cooking at home, so that's a big part of our family. So I'm also learning different recipes in different countries, so I'm kind of excited to go back home, teach them that.
Getting to experience so many different cultures in such a condensed time period, it really forced me to look at myself and be this is how I want to be, and this is how I want to come home to my family.
I think there's moments when you're on the ship that only people that get to do this journey really understand, the moments of studying together, just enjoying sunsets with one another. And I think describing those moments with my dad will make him realize how important this journey was to me.
I realized that there's so many more lives other than my own. So seeing that made me feel a little bit smaller, but also makes me feel I can have a bigger impact throughout the world, but also just in my own community of understanding other cultures and peoples.
Typically I'm very shy, but now I think I've just really came out of my shell and started talking to people. I'm a little more louder now. I think I've finally learned more of who I am.
They're definitely going to say I seem more confident and independent and more open-minded, I think, and I'm very proud of that. So
I think I've seen Chris break out of his shell a lot, and I feel like a proud dad, No.
Before seeing my dad, I just want to thank him for the great opportunity that I got and everything this voyage gave me, and I wouldn't have what I have now without him, so I'm very thankful.
For teaching me to accept my flaws as human and embrace my frustrating experiences as just as impactful and important as my positive ones, thank you. Although it took a bit long, I have matured to love myself, both the traditional good and the stigmatized bad. For this, I am grateful.
Mom and Dad, we miss you so much, and can't wait to see you in San Diego and give you a big hug.
Thanks, Mom, for sending me around the world.
Hey, Mom and Dad, thank you so much for helping me come on this voyage. It really has helped shape and develop who I am, and I think it'll continue to do so as I can process it in time. But really, I can't thank you enough for being there for me emotionally and just supporting me through this whole thing. So thank you.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for me throughout my life and just giving me the opportunity to come on Semester at Sea. You guys are the greatest parents ever, and I'm so, so lucky to be your daughter. So just thank you for everything. I could never say it enough.
Ciao famiglia, io voglio dire grazie per tutto che hai dato a me e grazie per questa opportunità.
Hey Mom, I wish I could describe to you what this experience has done for me, just so you could know like how much it's changed me and how thankful I am for it. Because I want to thank you, but I feel like words just don't describe how much it's done for me. So thank you.
Hey Mom, I got you a really great souvenir in Ghana, but unfortunately I gave those shoes to someone there. So I guess you and I are gonna have to go back one day and get them back together.